I am Heath Lucy. I am from Mountain Home, Arkansas. So I am it this week. What it means is we're able to take on the responsibilities of the camp and give Bible studies in the morning, which is a true blessing. It's a true blessing to be able to start the men off with God's word for that day, because we go through, even though it is John 3:16 ministries and it's a lovely place, an amazing thing, men still have struggles that they deal with. So how do we go through that? God's word. So us being able to be indoctrinated into that and doing and teaching God's word throughout the day, especially the start of the day, which is the most important time. And we've been going through Matthew chapter 5, which is the Sermon on the Mount. It is one of my personal favorites of Jesus' teachings because of what it solidifies of the salvation aspect, what it means to be saved, what it means to follow him, and every aspects of law into indoctrinating truth, which is what we teach the men. So it's a real blessing to be able to teach them, be a part of their life, get to be up there in the kitchen with all the men in the morning making the breakfast, true servants' hearts, because they don't have to do that. They are asked and they say yes. And they are actually the people that are continually working, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, continually. When we're off, they're working. So it's a real blessing to be up there and to be a part of that, to be an extra servant in that. To be an instructor at John 3:16 is a blessing. It is the ultimate calling because men every day come in throughout the week now and on Sunday looking for hope. Hope that they didn't have, that they sought out of a bottle or pills or a woman, and they didn't understand, just like me. I went through this program. I saw instructors. I saw what they did for men. God led me to be that type of man for the men to stay here and to solidify and help them with their walk with Christ so they can go back out in the world and make disciples of men, to be fisher of men, much like what we are speaking of in our Bible studies right now, me being it. What I'd recommend if you're struggling with drugs or sin, man, don't do it. You know what I mean? Plain and simple, it's that easy. But people like us, it's not that easy. It's really not. We are encompassed into that sinful way of life. So we must seek help. We must see something different. Because if you have any inkling that your life or in your world and out there is not working for you, man, there's probably an empty void. And I can tell you right now that empty void can only be filled by Jesus. In this camp, that's all we teach. We are non-denominational. We do not teach anything other than Jesus Christ, the truth. We live in the truth through the workday, through the Bible studies. And it's not even just sitting down and doing Bible studies and talking about it. We're about it. Because God's word says to be hearers and doers of the word. Therefore, we do it. We live it every day, day in and day out with these men. So it's a great honor to be an instructor because it puts a sense of accountability on yourself to hold that statue because you're being watched by all these men. You want to practice what you preach. You want to be a part of those things, so you want to hold up to those things. So I encourage anyone that is lost in that pit, dark, empty, void, doesn't have anything, crying out for some type of change, I can tell you and I can promise you, the only change you'll get is from Jesus Christ. Give it a chance, man. Check out John 3:16. Check out our website. Check out what it's about. Come to a service. Call the office. Set up an interview. If you truly do not like your life, there's a reason for it. There's a true reason for it. God is leading you to the truth. You might not understand it. You might not get it. But everything else hasn't worked. Why not try this?